Hello everybody and welcome to Fire Force Season 2 Episode 4 Anime Review. This week's episode was Episode 4 Anime Review, I said that already. This week's episode was, it was fine. You know, it's definitely, I think, my least favourite of the 4 episodes we've had so far, which feels like a weird thing to say. Some of it was quite good though, mostly the fighting, the animation, the bit where Matey Boy took Shinra out of the air and through the building. That was pretty damn good. But then there were some not so good bits. Tamaki, just Tamaki. Like, yeah, I enjoyed not seeing her shtick, but it's back. It's back in full force. And, yeah, so that was the thing that happened. But no, there was some other cool stuff too. Although in the grand scheme of things, not too much actually got done this episode. It was just a lot of infernal fighting and people fighting. A lot of fighting. But anyway, let's crack on with the episode, see exactly how it all went down and everything. Let's do this. So there are infernals everywhere, right? The gang, they've got to deal with them. They're split up. They're all dealing with them. You got like Captain Obi's there, Maki's there, Hina was there, Vulcan is there. He had a cool grenade at one point. Forget exactly when that was, but he had a cool grenade at one point. However, problem, they only have one sister. So if this becomes a problem later on, I just thought I'd mention it now. Find the one releasing the bugs. That's what they got to do. That's their mission statement. A lot of Latom going on, like as you would expect. So a lot of infernals being put down. They use the drones to locate Holmea and then send Arthur after her because Arthur can deal with her. That's kind of what he does. Then we go to Shinra, who's trying to save Inka. Inka, though, she's not having any of it, really. She wants to decide for herself what to do and everything. She's a weird character. She doesn't want to be safe because that's boring. And it's like, damn girl, maybe you should get a hobby then. Like a hobby that doesn't involve going into deadly situations all the time. Pretty not good. Then she gets into an argument with Shinra a lot, as you do, and causes an explosion by doing her weird thingy. She kind of creeps Shinra out, which is fair enough. She creeps me out a little bit as well. She does her weird line thing to cause an explosion, which and then she runs away. She wasn't really aiming for anyone, but it made a smoke screen. She gets away, and then Shinra and the other guy, what's his name? The Charon. He's there, and they're both a bit like, oh no, she got away. Hinawa and Vulcan run into a lot of infernals, including a demon, so they are absolutely buggered. Who shows up to help the two of them, though? Who could it possibly... It's Tamaki. She's the sister, because she has sister training. I was like, okay, that's fair enough. That's true. Let's see what she could... Oh, and she's lost all her clothes again. As soon as it happened, I felt my heart sink because it hasn't happened this season yet. I was kind of hoping they would have written it out of the story. Is that too much? Is that too much? But God, it's crap, isn't it? It's just crap. It's just the timing of it. Don't do it in serious scenes. If they're just dicking about at the base, do it then, whatever. Don't do it in serious fights. It's so dumb. But yeah, Tamaki fan service, and I guess she can't put them to rest. Despite the fact she's had sisters training, she can't put them to rest, the infernals, without wearing the clothes. So she has to put her clothes back on. She can't just Latom without it. Why? Why though? Why can't she just Latom without the clothes? Does it not work like that? Am I the idiot here? Like, what? Is it a whole thing? It was like, hey, they might not appreciate you, you know, Latoming them while you're not wearing anything. It could be a sign of like disrespect, but I think that's dumb. Just Latom without wearing the clothes, you know. Maybe I'm the idiot here. Vulcan gets saved by a bell of ice. Who is it? It's Kareem. Remember him from the first? He's the cool one from the first, not the psychotic one that kind of died. Shinra's struggling now with the low-level grunts, like literally just low-level nameless guys in the white cloud. And it's like, okay, Shinra, remember when you were going toe-to-toe with Sho? Like, what happened to that, dude? And there's a bubblegum explosion. It's a guy from the 5th. I don't remember who he is. And then also Juggernaut from the 2nd? I think it's the 2nd also shows up to help. And Shiva's like, many thanks, my dudes, and zips on out of there to go and save Inka. And then big guy Charon, jumps after him. As I said, this scene was actually kind of cool. He grabs him, redirects him sort of into a building, and then they're tumbling through the building, and Shinra redirects him out of the wall. It was a pretty good scene, this one, where he chases him down. I liked it quite a lot. Inca, right? Inca's been captured by two dudes. She's like, this was weird. She was like, let me go. And then Shinra's like, I will save you. And she's like, get lost, mate. I don't want your help. And it's like, he's gonna free you. You want to be let go, but you don't want Shinra to help you? Like, pick what you want. You want to be saved or do you want to go with them? Like, I know you want to make your own decision, but you can't make your own decision if you're going with them. Let Shinra save you and then tell him to bugger off, basically. Am I the only one with a brain around here? That's just how it works. Come on, Inca, what are you doing? Back to the others. Iris is getting tired because she's the only sister, and Latom it's a lot of words, the whole spiel, so, you know, makes sense she's getting tired. I get tired after talking a lot as well, so makes sense. But then there's backup squads, sister backup squad, then there's the 5th and the 2nd backup squad as well. They got help, lovely stuff there, good days. They, you know, do a good stuff. Arthur attacks Hormea, and they have a brief scuffle that we mostly don't see any of, which is a bit disappointing, but hey, whatever. Shinra, he's still getting wrecked by Charon. He punches him away, and then he just charges in and gets punched again. It's like, Shinra, strategy, my dude. Strategy. You need it. Team Hinawa is just left with the demon, so they gotta do that. Hormea reveals to Arthur, I think it's a reveal, that there are 8 pillars, and so we know, what, 5 of them now? So, at first I was thinking, oh, there's no way we're gonna get all pillars in this season, but now I'm starting to think, we might figure out, or not figure out, we might learn who all the pillars are in this season. 24 episodes. This arc's, what, going to be 5 or 6 episodes, I'm presuming, judging by where we are. So, I've not read the manga, by the way, I'm just using prediction, I guess. So, yeah, I guess maybe we might figure out who they all are, which is kind of exciting, I think so anyway. What happened up there? 8 pillars. Don't know who the others could be, probably not met them yet. Shinra then is getting ready to fight, and he's like, I'm gonna use my ultimate move that I've used once before by accident. He's like, I'm gonna use my rock move. It's called the Corona. I'm sorry, it's called the Corner, actually. Actually, it's not Shinra's fault, guys. It's not Shinra's fault. And that was where the episode ended. Shinra is gonna go all out next week, I guess, and finally wreck the dude. It's gonna be like his strength form. Like, we got speed form, and I guess this is his strength form. That's sort of how I'm quantifying it in my brain. But yeah, as I said, it was still an alright episode, although not a lot actually got done. When you really get, like, what got done is they got reinforcements, really, and Inca got captured, but probably won't stay captured. I definitely see her as like a free spirit. She's not aligning with any of them, and then they're gonna have to be like, well, as long as you don't join them, well, that's fair enough, okay? As long as you help us when the time comes. And she'll be like, yeah, whatever, man. And then she won't, because she's just... No, she is selfish. I was going to say, is she selfish? Of course she is. She's a free spirit. Can't hold her down. The Tamaki stuff, as I said, dumb. Hormea, 8 pillars? Are they going to be people we know? Nobody really sticks out as people that would become pillars to me in the characters we've met so far. Unless it's like a character we've only met a couple times. Like, main character-wise, God, if Tamaki becomes a pillar. Oh, Christ, no. Don't do that. Just don't. Please, don't. I'm begging you here. But yeah, I think overall it was an alright episode. I still think the good outweighed the bad. The good is the animation, mostly. And so yeah, I thought it was fine. Not as good as previous weeks, for me anyway. But it was still fine. I think we'll wrap this up here, though. Thank you, everybody, for watching this review. Oh, that's another thing I should probably say. Sorry it's out on a Saturday instead of a Friday. I try and get it out on Friday after it comes out, but sometimes, because it comes out quite late for me, sometimes I don't have the time, and that kind of sucks. But, I do what I can, so that's why it's out now. So, anyway, thank you, everybody, for watching this review. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing and stuff. For more reviews, that would help me out a lot. Thank you very much. I will see you next week for another episode of this. Take care, and bye, guys.